Hello everyone, I'm Abby from Shanghai. Welcome to my channel, Abby's LDK. In my channel, you can get some news about China, Shanghai, especially the Chinese culture in living room, dining room, and kitchen. Today, we will talk about Mid-Autumn Festival, the poem, the music, about it, the history of Mid-Autumn Festival, and the mooncake. The list of top 10 traditional mooncake. Mid-Autumn Festival, we also call it Moon Festival. In Chinese, it's 中秋节、月夕、中秋节、八月节、拜月节。In Chinese culture, there are 4 festivals linked to family reunion. There's Spring Festival, Dragon Boat Festival, Mid-Autumn Festival, and the Chang'e Festival. We'll talk about all these festivals later. Today is all about Mid-Autumn Festival. The Mid-Autumn Festival is on the 5th of August every year, in the lunar calendar. And this year, the festival falls on October 1 according to the solar calendar. It's also the Chinese National Day. The Chinese festivals are usually related to food. Mid-Autumn Festival is no exception. We celebrate the Mid-Autumn Festival by watching the moons. Yes, we have moon watching forecast. And we also watching lanterns and eat mooncakes with family. Normally, on that day, parents will tell children the story about Chang'e. There are many tales about Chang'e, including a well-known story that is given as the origin of the Mid-Autumn Festival. In a very distant past, 10 suns has rising together into the skies and scorched the earth, thus causing hardship for the people. The archer Yi, yes, the husband of the Chang'e, shot down 9 of them, leaving just 1 son, and was given the elixir of immortality as a reward. He did not consume them straight away, but let Chang'e keep them with her, as he did not want to gain immortality without his beloved wife Chang'e. However, while Yi went out hunting, his apprentice Feng Fan broke into his house and tried to force Chang'e to give him the elixir. Chang'e refused, and to prevent him from getting them, she took them. Chang'e then flew upward towards the heavens, choosing the moon as a residence, as she loved her husband and hoped to live nearby him. Yi came back home after several days and discovered what had transpired and felt sad. So he displayed the flutes and the cakes that Chang'e had liked and given sacrifice to her. Today, we can see craters on the moon surface. Chinese people think they are Chang'e's footprints. But on the other hand, the Chang'e was mentioned in a conversation between Houston Capcom and the Apollo 11 crew just before the first moon landing in 1969 as the first space traveler. Renowned even said, among the large headlines concerning Apollo this morning is one asking that you watching a lovely girl with a big rabbit. An ancient legend says a beautiful Chinese girl called Chang'e has been living there for 4,000 years. It seems she was banished to the moon because she stolen the pill of immortality from her husband. You may also look for her companion, a large Chinese rabbit, who is easy to spot since he is always standing on his feet in the shadow of cinnamon tree. The name of the rabbit is not reported. Michael Collins said, "Okay, we will keep a close eye out of the bunny girl."
静夜思，唐·李白。床前明月光，疑是地上霜。举头望明月，低头思故乡。After the story, the family were getting together to have dinner, then watching lanterns, watching the moon, reading the poems, and eating mooncake. Let's talk about mooncake. Mooncake time of origin is late Shang dynasty and Song dynasty early. The shape of mooncake is round, which symbolizes family reunion. It is also a sacrifice to moon god on Mid-Autumn Festival. The tree cake appeared in the late Shang dynasty and the early Song dynasty. It might be the predecessor of mooncake. In Chang'e and Song dynasty, mooncake was a royal food. Only the royal family and the minister can eat. In some tales, Yang Guifei is the first one who named the mooncake. Late, it was brought to float up to Ming dynasty. Eating mooncake on Mid-Autumn Festival had become popular in Qing dynasty. The making skill was improved, and mooncake evolved into many different styles. And there are some food stores already have to sell the mooncake. Yuan Mei was a Chinese painter and poet of Qing dynasty. He is one of the 4 classical Chinese gastronomists. Yuan Mei published his recipes and thoughts on cooking in his 1792 gastronomic manual and cooking book, The 随园食单. There are 2 recipes about mooncake in 随园食单. The first one is Liu Fangbo mooncake. It's come from the Shandong area, looks like today's Beijing-style Tijiang mooncake. The another one is Huabian mooncake. It's the part of Suzhou-style mooncake. And now there are many types of traditional mooncake, and the most common stuffing include 5 nuts. In Chinese, it's 5仁. This one is really special. Someone love it, the rest hate it. And it has a national standard. I mean the bureau made ingredient list for them. The mooncake factory must follow that, otherwise they cannot name their mooncake as 5 nuts mooncake. The red bean paste and the lotus seeds paste are the basic one. The roses, osmanthus, dry plum, ginkgo, pork floss, black sesame, ham, salt egg yolk are very popular. There are different styles in different areas. We have Guangdong style mooncake in Guangdong area, Beijing style mooncake in Beijing area, Suzhou style mooncake in Chang'e areas. Now it's time to see the top 10 traditional mooncake. Number 10 to number 8 is from Beijing style mooncake. They are number 10 Beijing style 自来白自来红 mooncake. Number 9 Beijing style 番毛 mooncake. Number 8 Beijing style 提浆 mooncake. Number 7 is from Chaoshan style mooncake. Number 6 is sweet Suzhou style mooncake. The stuffing is sweet, like red bean stuffing. And number 5 is Hong Kong style ice mooncake. Number 4 and number 3 is from Yunnan style mooncake. They are Yunnan style flower mooncake. Normally it's roses. The number 3 is Yunnan style dry curd ham mooncake. And the number 2 is Guangdong style mooncake. This one is most popular, not just in Guangzhou areas. And number 1 is Suzhou style pork mooncake. This is my favorite one. Very juicy, very delicious. If you come to Shanghai, I highly recommend you try it. Today we talk about the culture about Mid-Autumn Festival and the mooncake. If you have any question or anything you want to know, please leave your comments below. I'm glad to hear you. Next episode, I'll show you how to make the Suzhou style pork mooncake, Guangdong style custard mooncake, and Hong Kong style ice mooncake. This is Abby. Please subscribe my channel Abby's LDK for new episodes. To follow me, please press the ring bell for make sure you can get notification about new episode. And if you travel to Shanghai, you also can join in my Airbnb, a traditional Chinese desert experience for Shenzhenbao, Xiaolongbao, and so on. Thanks for watching and see you next time.